Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay guys, so let's get into today's video. So yeah, someone actually asked me to do this video, so I'm gonna do it very fast. Yeah, I just turned on my ring light. I had it but I never used it because I was always tired, I was lazy. So we are not working. Tomorrow is Saudi Arabia's national holiday, which is good, so it means I have 3 days off. So yeah, I remember I was supposed to work from Sunday, so tomorrow is like my day off. And I also know in South Africa there's a heritage day going on, and yeah, happy heritage day South Africans, my fellow Saudis. I hope you guys do celebrate in style. So yeah, there are a lot of festivities in Saudi Arabia right now because they are celebrating their 93rd year, 93 years of national day. Yeah, so they are wearing green and white. That's their flag colors. So yeah, even school we've been celebrating the whole week. The kids will bring gifts, will wear their traditional Saudi clothing, which is which is the which is green and white. So they wear green dresses, white whatever, and they have green and white things going on, green balloons and white balloons, green decors and stuff like that. So they really enjoyed it. They really go all out for the celebration, and there's gonna be fireworks today, later in different places around 9 p.m. And remember, South Africa is 1 hour behind Saudi Arabia. So yeah guys, I'm gonna talk about my topic for today is which country was better for you to work in. So I'll say all the countries were better in different ways. So for example, in Thailand, I enjoyed the people, I enjoyed the food, I enjoyed the weather. Even if it was too hot and humid, I'm not a winter person, but I think lately I'm becoming a winter person. So I enjoyed the food, the people, the beaches in Thailand, the nature. I mean, Thailand is full of nature. So when it comes to that, Thailand has had good things to offer. It's just that the salaries were not as good. That's why I left Thailand. So yeah, let's move on to China. I loved Thailand. I still miss Thailand even today. I miss the warm welcome. I miss the warmth of the people. I miss the Thai people. Thai people are very fun. They are very out there. Like, they love to party. They love to host people. They used to call us to have dinners in their house. And if they invite you, no matter whatever you're doing, just go, because if you say no, they're gonna feel so bad. So we used to go, we used to get lots of invites, but we couldn't decline them. We'll just go. They really like it. They like hosting people. They like to know that you enjoy their food and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll say Thailand was good. It's just that the money was not as great. And and I was even younger at the time. People used to party Monday to Monday because Thailand is a touristic country. It receives a lot of tourists every year, so they come in every day, they go out every day, so it's busy. I've met a lot of people from different countries: Australia, America, Jamaica, wherever, name it. I've met them in Thailand. So Thailand was good for a social life. Like, I never got bored. There was always something to do. If it's not dinner, they're inviting us for a school trip, for whatever. So in terms of social life, Thailand was never lonely. And we used to have these teachers get together. We'll just to get together, and we just enjoy ourselves. Every Friday we'll get together and stuff like that. So it was never really lonely. And okay, then I moved to China. I've been in Thailand for a year and 5 months. And yeah, I was teaching at a college. It's what is it, it's a physical education college, so it was about sport. So I got time to do workouts, I joined the aerobics, I joined gym. So it had a lot of benefits because it was all about sports, swimming, badminton, all the different types of sports. Muay Thai, I remember the first time watching Muay Thai, I was so scared because I've never watched boxing in real life. So watching them, kicking each other like that, for me it was so scary. But for them, it's a sport. It's about winning the prize. So yeah, then I moved to China. I moved from Thailand directly to China. And in China, people were not as welcoming, they were not as warm. In Thailand, you can just smile to a stranger and they smile to you back. So in China, try that. Nobody will smile at you. Nobody will smile at you. So yeah, there are a lot of things that I enjoyed about China. China was paying good money. I think at that time I was making about 44,000 rands, so it was a good money. And they give you a housing allowance, they give you insurance. It's not like Korea where they say you pay 50% of the health insurance and another 50%. So I enjoyed a lot of things about China. I think I stayed the longest in China because I stayed there for 3 years. I enjoyed the fact that I'm getting good money and I can be able to save a lot and still be able to do touristic stuff and be able to shop and just be able to live comfortably. So those are the things I enjoyed about China. And one thing that I will forever appreciate about China is the fact that that's where I learned to be a good teacher. Like, we used to have workshops, we used to have you'll have like another teacher, you'll do a demo in front of teachers and they'll criticize, they'll give you a critique. So I grew so much as a teacher. In Thailand, it was not that deep because I created the syllabus. When I felt like teaching them grammar, I'll teach them grammar. If I felt like teaching speaking, I'll teach them speaking. So it was flexible. So in Korea, in China, that's where I've learned classroom management. I've learned a lot of things about teaching, the games, the activities, how to keep the students engaged. So I think this experience is helping me, is coming in handy here in Saudi Arabia. If it was not because of China, I don't think I would be managing with the kids here. So in China, I managed to start my own small businesses. I was shipping stuff home. People will give me orders and I'll ship for them. So China is not only good for teaching, it's also good for other business opportunities. I've seen a lot of people, they open their makeup line. Some have like their own branded perfumes or hand lotions. Some are even models. They do modeling while they are teachers. And you get to do outdoor marketing, you get extra money for that. I remember there was a time where I was distributing papers for another school. They said, I think people just want to see a foreigner. If they see a foreigner, they'll feel like it's a serious school. So they used me as a face and they gave me about 2,500 rands. So I'm like, this was easy money, but I'll never distribute papers in South Africa. This is something that I'll never do in South Africa. So yeah, so China had a lot of opportunities. You can get, you can sell hair. You can sell within China. You can be like a middleman between the main supplier and the customer. So there were a lot of opportunities. And in China, I think, is the country where I managed to travel to many countries. I managed to go to the Philippines, to Israel, to Indonesia, Malaysia. Oh, some of the countries I even forgot them. Yeah, so Singapore, Hong Kong. Yeah, so in China, I think that's where I managed to travel to all these countries, and I still managed to save a lot of money. I bought myself a property and I bought it cash. So China has been good. It had a lot of benefits, but in terms of social life, my city, it depends on the city where you are in. China is a very, very big country. So if you're gonna be in the rural areas or in the villages, obviously you're gonna be lonely, you're gonna feel lost. But that would be like a third tier city. I was in the second tier city, so it's a balance between villages and urban. So yeah, so there were a lot of universities there, so there were a lot of Africans. So I had a lot of friends in China. I had a lot of friends. I think that's something that I really miss. And yeah, we used to go out, we used to do things. There were always stuff to do in China. There was a female expat group where they would post the happenings of Nanjing. I was in Nanjing. It's not too far from Shanghai. It is far, but not too far. And then yeah, there are a lot of things in China. The transport system is on another level. The technology is on another level. I never used to carry cash. I use my phone to buy everything. I just scan. For a taxi, we scan. For everything, it's just scanning. So we just send money and via WeChat. WeChat was our everything. So I just liked how convenient it was, how safe it was. I can leave my parcel for a week at the door, and nobody will take it. There are a lot of cameras everywhere. So for me, it was the safety, how convenient it was, like in terms of transport, technology, business, growing, and a lot of things. So I think China made me actually. So yeah, so the only disadvantage is that people are not so clean, people are not so friendly, people spit everywhere, people are not like Chinese are not friends. They are not, them and hygiene are not friends. So not all of them, you do get the clean ones. Things that I really annoyed me about China was being stared at. Sometimes I could be eating and someone is filming me or taking pictures of me without asking my permission. It happens a lot in China. Remember, China, some people have never seen a black person before, or they've never traveled. So whenever they see a foreigner, they will talk about you. They'll be like, oh, foreigner. Why Goren? It means foreigner. So those things can be annoying. I mean, when I first arrived, it was so hard, but I got used to it. I'm like, it is what it is. It happens to everyone. They even do it to white people. I mean, if you have dreadlocks, braids, they'll come and touch you. They'll come and feel your skin. They have their own perspective about black people, about Africa. So yeah, I mean, for me, I was like, it's not my job to educate people about where I come from. How come I know about their whereabouts, and I'm well informed? So it's ignorance. So it's really not my responsibility. So yeah, you just ignore it and move on. Sometimes it really gets to you because they think we are smelly. Some people will even block their noses when they see us, or they will just move away from us, which is not nice. It's not nice. You feel so inferior, and you start questioning your skin color. Why am I black? Why am I being treated like this? Why? Some parents will just walk into your class and see, oh, he's a black teacher, and they don't like you without even hearing what you have to say, just because you are black. So those are the things that I didn't like about China. But other than that, I loved China. I traveled around China. Every city has its own history and stuff like that. So China was good. It was really good. I would go back. Actually, I was planning to go back. If you've watched my previous videos, you would know that I was actually planning to go back to China, and Saudi Arabia happened. And then, okay, let's move to Korea. I loved Korea because I didn't get those type of stares. I didn't, people were not taking photos of me. I was quite free. And yeah, things that I didn't like about Korea is that the money was not as much. Korea was expensive, and yeah, and we had to, from our salary, they had to deduct this and that, whereas it's not the same with China and Thailand. In China, the salary that they put on my contract, that's exactly what I'm gonna get. So they give me the final whatever. So with Korea, they deduct tax, they deduct this, they deduct that. So you end up with a little money. You have to pay for utilities, you have to pay for this and that. So I didn't like those things, and the fact that things are very expensive in Korea, I didn't like that. But yeah, even the people, they are a little bit cold. They are not very welcoming. They keep to themselves. So I didn't like that. But yeah, excuse me, that's who they are. They can do themselves. But for me, the reason why I left Korea, it was the money aspect, because I have another house that I'm paying loan for. So I was like, this does not make sense. I'm always counting cents. I'm always financially frustrated. But I loved a lot of things about Korea, the safety. Actually, Korea is very much similar to China. China is just a better version of Korea, but transport, safety, technology, yeah, everything is so well organized, it's so clean. I liked, the way they recycle their stuff, the fact that you cannot see bins outside because everything is being recycled. So, and yeah, they are giving culture. They love to give. Same as Chinese. They love to give. They love to share. So yeah, those are the good traits that I took from them, and I just feel like they're good. I'm gonna run with them wherever I go. And then now we are here in Saudi Arabia. What do I like about Saudi Arabia? Okay, let me not say what I like. I like a lot of things. What I don't like, the weather is bad. For me also, like, I cannot just wear whatever I want. I cannot just do things the way I want. I have to watch, like, is it religion okay? In terms of religion, is it okay? So I have to watch what I say. I have to be, I have to be this person. So I think, yeah, it's a big adjustment for me, because we are from South Africa. Everyone is vocal about their feelings, about their opinions, but here is like, here's, you know yeah, the weather really puts me off, because during the day, what do you do with this weather? But it's getting cooler, which is good. So apparently around November, October is gonna be cold. That's where everyone is gonna go out during the day. And also, like, this thing of wearing stuff and covering everything, yeah, it's a huge adjustment for me. But here, the things that I really, really like, let me focus on the positive things. The salaries are good. I don't pay transportation to go to school. I don't pay for my utilities. I don't pay for electricity. I mean, come to think of it, South Africa is fighting to get electricity, and here I'm living without paying any electricity, for any water. I just live, and my salary is tax free. I get it as is. Which is a very nice thing. And what I also don't like about Saudi is, like, there are so many apps. Like, there's an app for everything. Like, I think I deleted Kakao, I deleted WeChat because of the apps. There are just too many apps. So yeah, like, yeah, small little things, but I love it. I'm saving a lot. I'm not worried about clothes like I used to be. I'm not worried about going out, because where are you going? You have to go to the mall, or you have to go somewhere at night. At night you're already tired, you just want to sleep. So I think I'm saving a lot. And basically during the week, I don't spend any money. Maybe on weekend I can maybe be like, okay, I just want to go to the mall, or I just want to go watch a movie, or I just want to do this and that. But I'm not spending a lot of money. It's a good country to save. If you want to save money, this is a country for you. And I like the fact that, even when I'm working, they've got like after school programs that still gives you like 1,000, 2,000 reals. That is about 10,000 rands. So you add that to your salary. So the salaries are good, tax free. You're not paying for utilities. You're not worried about clothing as much, because we are the Abaya nation. We are always covered. So I'm saving a lot on a lot of things that I would have spent money on if I was in Thailand, China, or Korea. So yeah, if I don't want to show my hair, I just wear a hijab. You know what I mean? So yeah, with Saudi, it's just a huge adjustment, because everything is about Islam, and I didn't know all these practices before I left South Africa. So it's a huge adjustment. I'm just embracing it as it comes. I'm learning as well. I'm learning a lot. So yeah, I wouldn't say there's a best country. That all the countries had it. They are good and they are bad. So China pays well, Saudi pays well. Korea is okay. It's better than Thailand. Thailand paid less money, but it was it was livable, it was enjoyable, it felt like home. You know, Thailand is a country where you just like, I feel at home. It was more homely than other countries. So other countries, you do have a sense of feeling that, you know what, you do have a sense like, this is not my country and stuff like that. But in Thailand, people stay there for years. They don't want to go back to their countries. They get old there, they get married to Thai girls, or yeah, Thai girls, and they end up settling there, starting families. And I know people that I left in Thailand and they're still there. Some I found them there and they're still there. So yeah, I'm just like, it has that sense of being home. I think that's the most important thing. A place, you know what determines if you enjoy the place is the people, right? So if the people are nice, people are good, it becomes homely. So whereas in China, it's good for business, it's good for money, it's good for growth, it's good for learning, you know, business ventures. If you are a business person and you are also all about saving, China is absolutely for you. Korea is good. It has nice sports. Like if you are a traveler, you love to see things, you love to explore. Korea is that country for you as well. And the food, you can try Korean foods. I do miss the Korean barbecue. And yeah, and the people are not, they don't bother anyone. So what I like about China and Korea is that nobody will bother you. You know, they will do racist stuff, but they will never pick on you, or they'll never do anything to harm you. So that's what I like. And they are very helpful when you ask them for directions, or you ask them something to do with the app, or maybe you want to talk to a taxi driver and you don't know the language, you want to tell them I'm here, then they're always willing to help. I used to travel alone most of the time, and I have so many pictures. You ask them for pictures, they will take you pictures, they will take you nice pictures. So people will be like, who's your photographer? I'll have random people taking me pictures because I used to do a lot of solo traveling. So yeah, so I loved Korea. I missed Korea. And Saudi, I think I just arrived. It's been 2 months. We are heading to 3 months now. So I just arrived. For me to say I like it, I don't like it, but I'm happy with the salary because I can do so much. I can tiba mola le mola, you know. I can tiba mabaka. So for me, that's all that I need. I need to feel comfortable financially and to not have financial stress. But the workload at my school is a lot. I'm always exhausted. I think I've already said it. I'm gonna keep on saying it. Yeah, I have a lot of work to do. Even after filming now, I'm gonna do some of my schoolwork. So yeah, there's always something. When you are done with this, another one comes. It's a report. It's a develop this for the students, develop an action plan for a student that is struggling, do blah blah blah, you know, all those things, do a progress report. Yeah, there's always one thing after another. That's the thing. So I'm always busy. I'm always busy. I don't talk to people as much because I'm busy. Most of the time I'm tired. So today I made time to talk to people, to respond to my WhatsApp messages, because tomorrow is still holiday. So I'm a bit relaxed. But other than that, I'm always exhausted. So we do work for the money that we make this side. So guys, I hope that one subscriber got all the answers, because she was asking me, in all the 4 countries, which one is better, what are the advantages and disadvantages of each. I didn't like be specific, but I just like wrapped it up. I just summarized each country. I think I tried my best. Guys. Thank you for watching my YouTube video. Thank you for subscribing, thank you for liking, and thank you for commenting. Those who are not doing so, what is your problem? Go and repent. Don't be a sinner. Thank you for watching. Bye.